Ready?
I love these videos.
What the hell is this?
She does the voiceovers for the beginning.
Oh, this is the woman you were talking about.
Yeah,
Anytime.
she's so famous.
Welcome to SB19 CROWD.
How the hell? How can she hear herself?
No,
It's
she
so
doesn't. That's why
fucking
she
loud.
covers. I'm impressed that she doesn't have in
In-ears? Why not give her
Or-
in-ears?
Yeah, this is actually quite daunting.
Ready?
Yeah, she's...
Well, also she has the
Welcome.
composure. The composure of a freaking statue. That woman can handle pressure. Okay.
She's the same girl that says nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. So they
Yeah,
just
she's
use her
like-
for everything, right? Yeah.
But she's insane though. Aww. I love this. You know what? This is so Filipino coded, and it makes sense. Come on, that's so cool.
This is day one.
That's sold out, Efra. Sold out, my guy. I love how people sing though. I just love that. I love that everybody's so ready.
I don't want to
Everybody's
compare. I don't want to compare, but
Well,
I
go
don't know
ahead.
why they didn't do this at the Beanie concert in London.
Oh yeah, good point.
What the fuck? Why not? Let people sing. It's much better than having it. What was the opening act of
They
SB19?
didn't have any.
Yeah,
They didn't
exactly.
have
Who gives
They
a fuck?
had the karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke, man. Who gives a fuck? They really didn't have an opening
No.
act.
I checked.
Yeah. So and what? Also, what a lost opportunity.
No,
It
I
would have
think-
been a great moment to launch another Filipino artist.
No, I think they did it right. Do you know?
No,
I genuinely think they did it right.
No. I think I'm being misunderstood on the whole aspect of opening acts.
No, they should have had like G22 open for them.
Maybe I don't. Who gives a fuck? But or you could have been an upcoming fucking Filipino artist, bro.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to break in the OPM
It is
scene,
very hard.
or in the P-pop scene, or
It
just
is
in the
very hard.
music scene, especially in the
Yes.
Philippines. And then you
And-
have a 55,000 sold out arena. You're not gonna have a fucking opening act.
Yeah, it's a
You know?
little tough.
However, yeah, if you're gonna not have an opening act, I
This
want
is
this
the way
thing
it goes, yeah.
because you do have one of the best crowds in the
Well,
planet.
to be honest, I think they did everything right for this.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
I feel like they did a lot of things right in terms of like what the focus for it was, because a lot of K-pop groups do it this way. Like they do like music videos before they
Yeah, and I don't like it.
start. Yeah, fair enough.
I don't-
but
I don't-
this is so interactive, though.
Yeah, but I think they should have opening acts.
Fair enough.
You know, they should have opening acts. It's
Fair
a
enough,
it's a
fair
fucking
enough.
music concert, bro.
It is, I
And
agree.
it should be a good opening act. You know, and it should be an opening act. You should do your research. Like it should be a good opening act that you know every 18 is gonna love.
I also feel like it has to be somebody who's had like a viral song or something, and then
Yeah.
given like extra push. You know.
It does like just because you're an opening act doesn't mean that. Again, I also do understand that why you wouldn't have an opening act. It is an expense that you can cut off. And
Also, it's a technicality that you
can
can
cut off.
really cut off, because like there is no way that you're gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
if you don't have one.
yeah, this is awesome.
Isn't it cool though? Also, I love how everybody's just so ready. Like, ooh, I can feel the butterflies in the environment. Such a cool arena too.
That's sick.
It looks like an ocean of lights. I love that. He's like a choir, dude.
That's
That is
sick.
awesome, no? I love that. Everybody's warming up. This is a warm up. Fabulous.
How
no?
hard does that
How
go?
cool is that? I love that. That is so clever. I freaking love that. Look, there's people up there in the gods.
That goes hard as hell.
Isn't it? Look, people are dancing and everything. That is so fun.
That's pretty fucking good, to be fair. Also, I did forget that they did have like outside and nearby the thing. They had their own museum, right?
Yes.
So they didn't scatimate in expenses at all. Like they spent millions of dollars in this. Like genuinely, this guy spent hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, to make this whole experience great.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah, I guess the way they did things is like it makes sense. I'm pretty sure if you look at what the whole idea was, and instead of having maybe an opening act, they did the museum thing. Instead of having what else could they have had? I'm sure they had. Yeah, everything else was like pretty much standard, right?
But you know what's crazy? I read online because you guys have sent to me so much information about this concert, in particular.
I'm very curious.
What the whole thinking of it? Like Pablo had dreamt this out since he was in college.
Yeah, I bet, bro.
So he had the whole concert planned out.
Yeah, I bet.
Since he was in college, and like so, this is like the actual moment
I
of
bet,
bringing
man.
it to life. So you bet they didn't scatimate, and
I
that's awesome.
bet.